he has to exist without needing anyone to bring him into existence. Or else it makes just as much sense as all of us are broke, none of us have any money, but each of us has $100 coming through his hands, yet that $100 doesn't have any source. So then that source has to be where everything is coming from. So Allah Ta'ala is that source from which the universe came. So he can't have another source that he comes from. He has to be the one that his existence is necessary, and he brought the things that are unnecessary, the things that are possible, he brought those into existence. Because all of us, it was just as possible for us to exist as not exist. We all could have been here or not here. You know what I'm saying? So someone who had power and will had to give preponderance to our existence over our non-existence. Or else we would have always not existed. Just like we did before we were born. We would have always stayed in a state of non-existence. But that one who gave, we're using the word preponderance, which means gave weight, gave weightiness. Like if we have a scale, there's non-existence on this side, there's existence on this side. Someone had to say, to make the side of existence outweigh the side of non-existence, so that we would come into existence. Or else we would stay non-existent. You know what I'm saying? And if that other side of existence was always outweighing the non-existent, then that means that in that case, our existence must be necessary. Because no one had to ever give existence any weight over non-existence. It was already like that. It had to be that way. So then that means that is a necessary existence. That existence, it doesn't need anyone to modify or to choose when to bring it in or out of existence. But you see, that's the thing. People, the atheists try to bring those to it. They really have no argument. Because I was saying then, all these things that exist, they got their existence from someone, from somewhere. And that one that they got the existence from, he has to be the source of all existence. He can't give it if he doesn't have it. If he got it from someone else, he couldn't have given it to us. So it has to go back to a source. That money has to go back to a source, a mint, basically. You know what I'm saying? If a person said they didn't get their money from the mint, it just came, you know, it just came infinitely through hands. They put him in a Looney Tune hospital. You know, they put him next to some insane people. You know what I'm saying? Because it just doesn't make any sense. So then the topic of this, Allah Ta'ala's essence and the qualities of Allah as it pertains to what is necessary, what is impossible, and what is possible. The messengers of Allah and their qualities, as it peace and blessings of Allah Ta'ala be upon all of them, as it pertains to what is necessary, what is possible, and what is impossible. Now, and the creation itself. If brothers can, inshallah, can y'all come in? I'm sorry to move anybody. Before y'all come into the middle, because I keep looking over here, and I'm forgetting the brothers over here, and I'm looking over there, and I'm realizing y'all over here. Inshallah, y'all, shukran, my dear beloved brothers. Jazakumullah khair. Because I see y'all smiling faces, man, that makes me happy, my brother. And that, you know what I'm saying, makes me want to keep going on, inshallah, you know. Bismillah. So, okay. The possibilities, meaning when we say the mumkinat, we need to learn, inshallah ta'ala, I'm going to make up a vocabulary and with translations for this science. Mumkinat means literally the possibilities. When we say the possibilities, we're talking about tangent existences, things that have a temporary existence, that they came into existence from non-existence, and their existence is not necessary, but only possible. But Allah Ta'ala made them be, and they became. Right? Otherwise, they would have never been. So that includes us. We are mumkin. I am mumkin, you are mumkin, we are all mumkinat. We are all things that our existence is possible, but Allah Ta'ala made that possibility of existence become a reality. Now, so then, the topic after Allah Ta'ala's self and qualities and the qualities of the messengers, peace and blessings of Allah Ta'ala be upon them, is the mumkinat, the existence of the created things, in such a way that they indicate their creator. That's the third topic of this science. The existence of the created world, the created things, in such a way that they are an indication and a proof and a testament to the existence of their creator. Now, and the sam'iyat man haythu i'tiqadiha, and the things that we only knew about through the Prophet ﷺ telling us about their existence, like the Day of Judgment, like the Hawd al-Kawthar, like the bridge going over the hellfire, like the reckoning of the last day, being resurrected after our death, heaven and hell. These are all sam'iyat. Sam'iyat comes from the word sam'. Sam' is to hear, meaning sam'i is something that pertains to something that's being heard. Like you have sam' hearing. Sam'i is something that has to do with hearing. Sam'iyat are things that have to do with hearing, meaning these are things that we heard from the Messenger ﷺ, and we believe them about. We had no way of seeing them. They weren't tangible, physical things that we feel and we see and we're holding on to, but they're sam'iyat. They're things that they inform us about from the unseen, from the ghaib, from the unknown realm. They told us about these things, and we believe in them concerning them. So these are called the sam'iyat, which mostly pertains to those things that happen after a person's death, or to the angels and such like this, but like things that happen when persons die, the angel of death, punishment of the grave, the enjoyment of the grave, all these type of things. Now, so this is another topic of this science. ثمرته, the fruit of this science, معرفة الله تعالى بالبراهين القطعية والفوز بالسعادة الأبدية. The fruit of this science is the recognition of Allah, the familiarity with Allah Ta'ala through clear-cut proofs. Al-Barahin al-Qat'iyya. Qat'i means something that cuts. It's funny because qat' and cut will sound the same. Qat'i, qat'i. You know what I'm saying? It's two different languages too. Subhanallah. So, Al-Barahin al-Qat'iyya. Clear-cut evidences. Recognizing Allah Ta'ala through clear-cut evidences, that's one of the fruits. And winning the eternal satisfaction, the eternal triumph in Jannah. Right? Because you know what is possible for Allah, what is impossible for Allah, what's necessary for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Recognition of that and belief in that and conviction in that can save a person here and there. وَفَضْلُهُ, and the virtue of this science, أَنَّهُ أَشْرَفُ الْعُلُومِ. The virtue of this science is that it is the best, the most noble and the most honorable of the sciences. لِكَوْنِهِ مُتَعَلِّقًا بِذَاتِهِ تَعَالَى وَذَوَاتِ رُسُلِهِ صَلَوَاتُ اللَّهِ تَعَالَى وَسَلَامُهُ عَلَيْهِمْ أَجْمَعِينَ فَهُوَ أَصْلٌ لِمَا سِوَاهُ. That it is the best of the sciences, the most noble of the sciences, because it deals with Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, Allah Ta'ala's self, and the selves of the messengers. Peace and blessings of Allah be upon them. So it is a foundation for everything else beside it. Which brings us to the next thing, which is the nisbah. The nisbah being the relation that it has to the other sciences. أنه أصل العلوم الدينية وما سواه فرع. The relation of this science of Tawheed to the other sciences is that it is the root, it is the foundation, it is the basis, and everything else is a branch off of it. Through the belief in Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, we understand the Quran, we believe in the Quran. The belief in Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is a condition for that, is a condition for recognizing the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Is a condition for understanding and believing in the other messengers of Allah and the messages that they brought and the books that they brought with them. You know, it is, so this science is the foundation that the other sciences are based upon, and is the best of the sciences. And the asl ma yubna alayhi ghayruhu, as Imam al-Haramain Abu al-Ma'ali al-Juwayni rahimahullah tabaraka wa ta'ala says in his waraqat, that basically deals with the usul al-fiqh. The great Shafi'i Imam says that وَالْأَصْلُ مَا يُبْنَى عَلَيْهِ غَيْرُهُ, and the asl, or the foundation, is that upon which something else is built. وَالْفَرْعُ مَا يُبْنَى عَلَى غَيْرِهِ, and the branch is something that is built onto something else. It is built or put on something else. That's a branch. The thing that is built onto, that's the foundation. That is the asl. So it is the asl of the sciences. The Wa'la, the one who basically formulated the science and put the science down, he is Abu al-Hasan al-Ash'ari rahimahullah wa man tabi'ah. Abu al-Hasan al-Ash'ari and those who followed him, his school. And also Abu Mansur al-Maturidi. Abu Mansur al-Maturidi rahimahullah. وَمَنْ تَبِعَهُ. And his students, the ones who followed him.